Since the beginning of the Syrian civil war in 2011, more than 250,000 civilians have died. It means more than 120 a day. On top of this, at least 10 million people had to flee their home and are now living in temporary refugee camps. What started as a civil war has now become a global conflict, and the last to enter Syrian border was Turkey. On August 24th, its army, along with members of the Free Syrian Army, entered the city of Jarablus, on the western banks of the river Euphrates. 1 week later, Turkey's prime minister claimed that the last 95 kilometers of border under Islamic State controls are now free. This very segment has served for 5 years as a supply corridor for terrorists, and it remains unclear why Turkey did not secure this area before. Now, the Turkish army is moving south in an attempt to reach and conquer the Islamic State stronghold of Al-Bab and then secure the entire area. But Islamic State is not the only enemy that Turkey intends to fight in Syria. The Kurdish population occupies and controls a vast region called Rojava and a smaller enclave of Afrin, two areas that the Turkish presence will definitely split. The Kurdish army is known as the YPG, or People's Protection Unit. They have been fighting boots on the ground since the very beginning against the Islamic State. It is a guerrilla-style army with many women fighting within its ranks, and it is a formal American ally in Syria. The problem is that Turkey has fought a 2-decade-long Kurdish autonomist insurgency within its own borders and considers the YPG a terrorist organization. Their intention to attack the YPG is not just speculation, though. Turkish Prime Minister said clearly that they will not allow an artificial state in northern Syria. And Turkish President Erdogan was even more direct when he stated that the offensive would continue until the threat of Islamic State and the YPG is over. But attacking the YPG means attacking a former US ally. Turkey, though, is part of NATO, and this puts Washington in a very tricky situation. Turkish attacks against Kurdish outposts have been reported since late August 2016, and the United States Defense Secretary Ashton Carter appealed to both sides not to fight. For the time being, the YPG High Command ordered his units not to retaliate, reminding them that the true enemy is the Islamic State and not Turkey. But the Kurds will remain in Syria, as they say they would, where they want to claim their own state in recognition of the sacrifices they have made fighting Islamic State. It seems the region will be in turbulence once or if the Syrian war will ever end. Daniele Pagani from New Delhi, WION News.